Episode 5. Welcome. I am your driver, and you are my passenger. I'm here to guide you through the cerebral highway of your imagination. Buckle up your seatbelts, because you're in for a ride through time and space, through different dimensions set in 1985. Sometimes the road is going to be clear and straight ahead. Sometimes it's going to be bumpy because there's going to be a body in the way. But I drive for you. If you want to turn right, I'll turn right. If you want to turn left, I'll turn left. If you want to crash into the creek, I'll do that too. This is an interactive story tabletop RPG. Your actions are decided by a roll of the dice. You, the viewer, can also participate by leaving rumors about the town on the comments down below. And you can also make some interesting town people that we can show here in one of the episodes. Any questions from my dear passengers today?
Are we all gonna die?
Maybe. Let's roll the intro.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I got one last question.
What is it?
Are we there yet?
Let's roll the intro.
Wait, last question.
Yes?
I would like to say thank you to the bus driver.
Oh, thank you. Let's begin.
Roll the intro!
August 7, 1985, 5 a.m. I want to know what our characters are thinking today. Please, each of you, read from your diary entry. Go ahead, Willow.
August 7th, 1985. Willow has been going through dimensions and is tired and hungry. Willow wants to find friends. Willow is fine.
Thank you very much, Willow. Now, let's go to James.
I wish I had paper to write this down. Maybe this would have been a great story to tell my grandchildren, if I have any. So I'm relaying this to you. Crazy manifestation of my brain, talking to myself. Yes, you. Me? Yeah, me. Well, I'm relaying this to you, just in case, if I die, that somebody would hear me. But I'm just in your head. Wait a minute. Oh no. I think I have a lot of problems going on right now.
Thank you very much, James. Siobhan, what are you thinking?
Dear Diary, what did I get myself into? I went to the weirdest realm and I almost died? You would think what I did was smart, but no, the sketchy situation wasn't that bad. What am I doing with the creepy thing? Demon? I don't know. I think I just made a deal with a space demon? And what did I have to do this with myself? I'm home now, but I wish I had some people I could talk to, or at least help me. I feel like something is missing, but I don't know what. Signing out, Siobhan.
Thank you very much. We go to Lucas.
Wednesday, August 7th, 1985. Alright, we jumped to a dimension. I might have to listen to Lily about dimensions and stuff on now on. But why is Autumn there? I'm Goth? Which was this? Our roles were reversed, literally almost died by some creepy flesh thing. Why is this all happening? Joel, I'm back if I have to.
Thank you very much. Lily, what are your thoughts?
Okay, I hate this. I'm cool with having powers, but this whole dimension hopping and Lucas's telepathic connection, I am never letting him do that again unless it's an emergency. I'm not okay with. I still have flamethrower. I'll burn an offering later or donate to charity or something for penance. Anyway, we're in a new dimension. It's dark. I feel alone and definitely angry. How did I get sucked into this?
Thank you very much. I would like to remind our viewers that our passengers now present powers on their skills. We got Lucas with the power of reading people's minds and also inhabiting them, controlling them as well. We got Siobhan with the power of seeing sound and controlling it to her will. We got Willow that can see into doors that connect to different dimensions. We got Lily with the power of talking to animals or understanding animals. Let's continue our story. James, you're falling down a hole. The same hole you saw Merc Riley falling into. It's August 6, 1985. At least that's what it was to you a minute ago. As you fall down through this hole, you hit the ground.
Ah! Ow! Owie! Everything hurts.
Everything hurts. And as you realize, going through the portal, your clothes are completely clean. As you remember yourself that you soiled yourself a minute ago, and now you're completely clean.
Whoa! I just fell inside a washing machine, and now I'm sparkling clean. It's all coming together. It's all coming together now.
James,
Okay, so I need to compose myself.
James, you look around you. As you look around you, you find yourself in a hallway. You see walls, but they're not walls. You see doors, but they are not doors. You see a hallway, but it's not really a hallway. A floor, but it's not a floor. It's like there's nothing, but there's something at the same time. It's like your brain is trying to process the nothingness with something.
Oh, dude, my head is hurting. Oh, brain thinking too hard.
James, you see many doors around you. What would you like to do?
I would like to open 3 of them.
Okay. You step inside one of these doors. James, I want you to roll, please.
Alright. I'm going to roll high.
Okay.
I've got 7.
You open the door. You see a man-looking creature with no face, wearing a suit with some strange patterns, a tie, and very nice pants and shoes.
I don't think I've seen that comic book.
James, you start hearing kind of like this static in your ears, getting stronger and stronger.
Can I book it out of there?
Sure thing. So you do. You close the door. You open another door. And as you do, you find a room that's not really a room. You see a sofa that's not really a sofa. And in front of it, you see a TV that's not really a TV.
Can I throw a rock in there?
You do have your backpack.
Yes.
You have a lighter, your teddy bear, your comic book, night vision goggles, and $40. So no rocks, my friend.
And hey, Mr. Narrator person who probably is in my head, don't you talk about that one thing, or I'll find you. Yeah, I'll find you, person in my head.
Nobody can hear you, James. You don't have to hide this from anyone right now.
Okay.
I can say
I
it.
want to throw my lighter in the room.
Okay, you can do so.
Ha!
So you
I
throw...
throw the lighter in the room.
Okay. What happens, James? What do you want it to happen? Because Nothing happens. You just threw a lighter onto a room.
I cautiously creep in and pick up my lighter.
Okay. So you go inside and pick up your lighter. As you see, you step inside the TV and, James, you see your living room. You see Mouse jumping in the couch, up and down, up and down.
Hey, I told you not to do that, cat!
This is the perspective of your TV.
Whoa.
Okay.
So, if I'm in here and Mouse is out there, then who is... Oh, my brain is hurting. Oh, no.
Well, James, what do you want to do now? You're in this room, you see your living room, and now you are standing in this room. That's not really a room. What do you do now?
I leave and I go check out the other room.
Okay, so you do. You open up another door. As you open up this door, you see several different stairs. They don't make any sense. Some go up, down, left, right, every direction.
I seen this in a painting. Nope. I close the door.
Great. As you do, you start walking in the hallway. And you hear a voice behind your back. Hey, Jimmy!
Oh, God. No, not you.
James, as you turn around, you see Merc Riley, but you see his former version, the one you've seen in your comic book. He looks handsome, and he's dressing in very cool clothes, and has a great voice.
Oh, my God. What is your weight loss plan? And oh, my God. Boys, the sound of milk, I tell you. What happened to the old dirty, filthy, smelly, possibly eats children clown outfit?
Whoa!
Or are you...
Hey! I have never eaten children. That's a stupid rumor in town.
That's yet to be determined, buddy. But I do like the look. So, what's the plan? How do we get out of here? And also, are you going to stay like that? Because I rather prefer this version of you.
Yes, I'm gonna stay like this because I work here, kid. I've been here for millennia. I've been here for years and years. What?
Work here? Whoa. Let me push the pause button right there on that, buddy. What do you mean, work here?
So, here's the thing, kid. In this place, time goes by differently. So, it's been like a really long time since I've seen you.
Wait, whoa. How long?
I don't know, like I said, a couple of millennia, I think. I don't know, like billions of years. I don't know.
Millennia? Billions?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I mean, there's no time here. It's in flipping infinity. I don't really know how much time I've been here.
We need out. That's all I know.
Yeah.
We need out.
Don't worry.
Or I need out.
Jimmy, don't worry. You're gonna be out of here in no time. But first, I gotta take you somewhere. They instructed me that I have to take you to the dimensional collector, and Siobhan to the energy bank.
The heck you are? I nudge him in the shin and run away.
Wait, no, kid, stop. He appears in front of you. Calm down. The same happened with your friend Siobhan. She tried to escape through a window here, and she almost died. I had to, reach to help her. And I'm actually taking her to energy banks right now. And she thinks that I am suspicious or something. I'm not suspicious. I'm not gonna do anything to you guys. I like you.
Okay. But I'm gonna stay behind you. You lead, I follow. Got it? Capiche, buddy?
Yeah, sure. So your friend Siobhan is probably okay. I think so. I don't know. I just dropped her off in the other room right now. Like, everything happens at the same time here. I cannot explain it.
Huh.
What is it?
Sorry. Wait. Sorry. The voice in my head is talking. Yes, narrator, person, thing, whatever you are.
What is it, James? What do you want now?
I. You know what's going on, right? Everything that's going on here in this creepy, scary world where I peed myself that I wouldn't do normally. Just want to state that. So you know what's going on, right?
I do.
I don't know. Give me a little bit of a what do the people call it? A bit of a hint here. Is my friend here evil, or am I overreacting?
James, I like to put it in the words of your friend Siobhan. Forget about the dramatics. Just follow him.
Me?
Yes.
Maybe. Okay. I'm trusting you for now.
Yeah, you should trust me. Anyways, James and Merc start walking down the hallway. They continue on. So yeah, kid, you're gonna see a lot of weird things right now. Right about now, you're gonna start seeing, there you go. James, you start to see different people with no faces going around faster than the speed of your eyes can register, as you see them going in a blur.
Yo, dude, I'm seeing weird people with faces thing shooting by. I'm scared. Hold me.
Okay. He holds your hand slowly and uncomfortably.
Okay.
Let's
I feel 100 times safer.
So, let's keep going then. As you continue down this hallway, this area where you see different people with no faces going around, James, you start to see a door. That's not really a door. As you walk towards it, it's a really big one, and there's a label that says Dimensional Collector. So, there you go. Here it is. This is the place where you're supposed to be.
So, I walk in, right?
Yes, you walk in. They're gonna talk to you or whatever. I cannot really talk about that stuff, or they will kill me. So what you need to do is just go inside, right? They're talking to you. Then you come outside again, and you gotta go with me to get out through an actual door. Not like your friend Siobhan trying to escape, and she almost died. Okay, you gotta follow my instructions.
Okay. I just want to say, before I open the door and I cross the universal bounds of fabric, or interlacings of my mind within this universal contraption, I want to say, I'll miss you. I open the door and I walk through.
Okay, I'll see you in whatever time it is here. You open the door, James, and you close it behind you, as you find yourself on a room. In this room, you'll see many different things, James. So many things. Like bikes, comic books, cars. You see every single item that there could be on any earth. Windows, beds, TVs. You see things that you don't even know exist yet, like flat TVs and hybrid cars and flipping, I don't know what else. You see other modern stuff, like smartphones. There you go. And everything is in this place.
Whoa, what the hey? It's a TV, but small. that I could put in my hand. Whoa.
Do not touch anything, human!
Ah! I mean,
You shall not touch anything.
Okay, whatever that is. Touching nothing's my middle name.
You must be the human known as James.
Indeed, I am James, the savior of worlds, creator of friendship. Who are you I speak to? Voice without mass or body?
It is I, the Dimensional Collector.
As he says this, you see a silhouette, a big one, about 50 feet of height, with no face, like the others, and a different kind of suit, kind of like robes on himself.
Whoa, that's a big boy. So, what is your plan? Are you gonna eat me? Are you gonna put me in a box and then eat me? Or put me in a box to take me out of that box just to put me back in a box just to laugh at me being in a box and then eat me?
I do not know what the concept of eating is.
When you get a...
I don't need you to explain, pathetic human. I just need you to give me what you have.
Give you what I have.
I believe that you have found something that does not belong to your dimension, and I wanted to take it. Nobody should have anything that belongs to other dimensions.
All I have is a little jig. I could give you a little jig.
No!
Yeah,
You cannot lie to me. I see it all at the same time. You are in possession of a comic book.
I see what brings me here. You wish to acquire my secret scroll of knowledge, I see.
It is not yours.
So I tell you, with the knowledge of many men and women who sacrificed their lives throughout time within my universe, finders, keepers.
He reaches his hand and grabs you. I want you to roll, James.
Okay. I'm scared to roll high or low.
High or low?
Someone give me something. Anyone.
Go high.
Okay. I'm rolling high. Yes! 12! Let's go!
This big creature grabs you, but you struggle and escape his grip.
Haha! I am Bray, the creator of friendship, savior of universes, and wiggler of the collector's grasp. Ha ha ha!
Stop this nonsense in this instant. I wanted this to be simple and plain. You see all of these other objects? Humans have come here for ages, giving back things that don't belong to them. And I collect them. Because they ended up in different dimensions. Nobody questions me, and those who do perish.
I've read a few comic books in my day and collected, action figures, so I may call myself a collector as well. So as collector to collector, I may be considered a trade.
A trade, you say?
Indeed, you have all these interdimensional items, some dangerous, some useless, but most do not compare to my comic book.
James,
So,
I want you to roll.
I shall roll high. Ha-ha! And I got a 12 again!
Well, human James, you bring a compelling argument. This is a special item, created by the hands of somebody that wields the power of dimensional grid, just like your friends and you. I collect these items because usually the people that possess them want to use their powers to know their future or to grant them power above everyone else. And yes, you might be of a noble soul, but James, it is dangerous to have such a unique piece in your hands. A comic that tells a story of what's going on in your dimension. Should not be in your hands.
Universal Collector, I shall, on my own, take the pledge of protecting every dimension.
No, that is not going to work, but I do take your option about trading an object for something else. But it must be something that was not brought up by the dimensional grid.
I stroke my imaginary beard, thinking of what I shall pick to trade my beloved comic book. Give me a minor second. I turn around, facing not the creator person, and I try to talk to the weird inner body voiced in my head. Hello?
Yes,
Driver?
James?
Is it?
Yes, I am your driver, and you are my passenger. What do you want?
Can you describe to me the different items within this room?
Like I said, James, you see many things from many worlds. Things that you have never seen in your life, and things that you have seen. You can see guitars, ukuleles, pianos, planes, bags, beds, many other items. You see a cell phone, a telephone, a smartphone. You don't know what that is, though. It's a screen. You can call with it. And also search the internet with it.
Give me something better. Skip that. Let's go on to the better stuff. What else is there?
There's money. There is a house. There is cars. There is a window. There is pills. There is...
Wait a minute. You had me at window. Siobhan broke my window. Should I get a window? Ooh. And I could go home and replace it and pretend this all didn't happen. No. I turn around and I point at the collector. I have decided!
What do you want, human?
I have decided to upgrade my powers.
Again, I cannot give you anything that would upgrade your powers. You can just choose from this room whatever items you have. I have not the power to give you more from the dimensional grid.
Wait a minute. Ooh. Okay. Let me think. Many things in here, but I can't. If it's made by the dimensional grid, I cannot use it.
Correct. James, like I said, you can choose anything. Even whatever you want to mention. Everything is here. Every single thing that you can think of. Here it is. At your grasp. Anything.
I have decided. I want a watch that lets me go forward and back in time.
Oh, perfect.
He reaches somewhere around as he gets a clock, a watch in his hand. For him, it's super tiny as he gives it to you in your hands.
Yo, I have a watch. Let's go. I never had a watch. Okay, how do you work it?
Well, I do not know.
Wait, you don't know, but it's here with you? Come on.
I do not know, I'm sorry. I'm just a collector.
Dang it. Okay, well, fair trade. I hand him my comic book.
Thank you very much.
He grabs the comic and stores it away.
I go to the door to leave, but before I do, Mr. Collector, sir, before I leave,
Yes?
if you're thinking about that interdimensional protector thing, you know where to ring me. Peace. And I leave.
That human is so stupid.
He continues around, collecting and organizing things. You open the door, James, you open the door. As you go outside, you see in front of you Merc Riley once again.
Yes. You. Hi, my friend. I am back from an interdimensional travel, talking to the Collector himself.
Amazing. So, how was it?
I got a cool watch.
Oh, wow. You actually traded?
Yeah.
He let you trade with him? Wow. You had to have some...
No, right?
Wow. You had to have some pretty good arguments.
Yeah. I just spoke like if I was from the Renaissance. Idiot thought I was freaking smart.
Okay, Jimmy. I trust you, I guess. So let's go to the door, okay?
Let's go, my non-clown wearing makeup friend.
To the door. As you walk to the door, James and Merc Riley, you get there. It's a door that's not really a door. But he opens it as you see the light in front of you, James. You're gonna appear in your house, Jimmy.
Okay, my friend. I shall see you again one day, maybe in the future or in the past.
Actually, I already saw all of you again. Even all your other friends. You, Jimmy, and Lily, Siobhan, and that Lucas kid, and Willow. I saw all of them again. I mean, I'm with them right now. They have to give some things they took from another dimension, so they're with the Dimensional Collector right now. I mean, you're there as well. Everything happens at the same time here. It's weird. And you were telling me all about how this adventure went, and it was pretty cool. But I cannot tell you anything about it. Anyways, goodbye.
Wait, no!
He pushes you inside and closes the door.
What?
We go to Siobhan. Siobhan, you're laying on the floor of your house.
Oh my god. What the heck? And then I just run into my room to get ready.
Siobhan, what do you do now?
Well, after getting a change of clothes and faking going to school, I guess going to the police station to get my bag.
Okay, so you do, Siobhan. You go towards the police station. Do you really want to do that, though?
Not really. Ooh. Okay.
Roll, please.
Shoot. Maybe they remember me. Okay. I'll roll low. 4.
Okay. So, Siobhan, you go towards the police station.
Oh no.
As you see right now, apparently there's nobody there.
That's weird.
Would you like to go inside?
Yes.
So you carefully go to open the station door. Roll again, Siobhan.
No. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I'll roll high. 8.
Siobhan, luckily, the door of the police station is open. You go inside, sneaking. Please roll again, Siobhan.
I'll roll low. 2.
You go inside and sneak in carefully, but nobody seems to be here at the moment. Maybe the cops are too busy down the street and patrolling, trying to find the missing Siobhan that escaped yesterday out of prison. But Siobhan, you start to look around as you go to the evidence room. Roll again to see if it's open. The door is open, Siobhan. Luckily, as you enter in this evidence room, you find 4 bags inside of this place. A black-looking backpack, a white one, and one that looks kind of reddish with a bit of patterns on it.
Why are these here but mine? So weird. I'll take my bag and search the others if there's any, like, identification or something.
Inside these bags, you find a couple of notebooks, but they seem to be empty, completely empty. But you see some items in there. You find on the black one, you find a book that's kind of like has nothing in it as well, and you find a flashlight, a knife, a pen, and $50. In another bag, in the red one, you find a map, a slingshot, small rocks, a canister of water, and $40. And on the white backpack, you find candy, a camera, paper, a ball of metal, a metal ball, and $35, and a bottle with pills. Sorry, the prescription is also empty. There's no name in there.
Am I able to take all the bags? They seem a little interesting.
Roll for
My
that.
memories are already foggy.
Roll for that.
Huh?
You can roll for that.
I'm going to roll high. Ooh, 11.
You take your bag, and these other bags, you take them with you. As you go outside of the police station, where do you want to go now, Siobhan?
Because my memory's really hazy, I'll go to where it started, by the creek.
Okay. So you do so. As you continue on, you get to the creek.
And I'll try and fix up my hair how I usually do for my parents' banquets, since no one knows that about me, and see if that works, to, like, help me hide.
So you do. You're in the creek right now, Siobhan. What do you want to do there?
I'll try and think about all the memories that I've had that have been patchy with some unknown things and people that I don't know.
Siobhan, you start to try to remember. 2 days ago, you were hanging out with Autumn, and she disappeared, you think to yourself, and then you try to remember, but there's these blank spaces, like if there were people there, but you see nobody there in your memory. It plays out as a movie where characters are missing. And it's awkward because you kind of remember yourself talking, but it's like you're talking to no one. No one at all. Just yourself. But then you remember having Autumn's diary, reading about her entries on it, and also finding some pictures. You remember you went to the lab, and then what happens next? You don't remember quite well, but then you remember being arrested, and then being imprisoned, but then you got out somehow, and then you fell inside a hole somehow. You kind of start to piece around memories of the place where you were a couple of minutes ago. But it's really hard for your brain to do it. You remember seeing colors. That's all you remember. And hearing static. You also remember that you somehow made a contract or It's not quite clear. And then you remember that, oh yes, you remember. There was someone else with you when you tried to enter the lab. It was that kid, Mike, the one that Autumn used to tutor.
Gosh. Oh no, he might be at the lab still. I don't know if I want to get caught by this. I'll try and I'll look for Mike. Oh wait, no, I can't. Shoot. I guess I'll just stay in my car at the creek and just look at the bags and see if something helps.
Siobhan,
Or, I don't know.
you look at the creek from your car as you see Mike sitting in the shore of the creek.
I guess I call out to him. Hey Mike! Is that you?
His head turns around. Hey! Siobhan?
Oh my god, Mike. Okay, I guess keep the down low on the name. I don't need to get, arrested again.
Mike stands up and runs towards your car as he gets in shotgun. I think there's something weird going on, Siobhan.
I think that too. I mean, when I came to get my stuff at the police station, there were 3 other bags, and that kind of seems a little sketchy.
Oh yeah! I'm sorry that I didn't do anything to help you when you got arrested. I was really nervous. I didn't want to go to jail. I'm so sorry.
You're fine. You were, over exerting yourself, so I don't blame you.
Thank you. There's something really weird. I can speak normally, but I'm supposed to be stuttering, but I don't know how I can talk.
Yeah.
I know we have powers, but
I'm still confused though.
I know we have powers, but I don't remember. I remember having to stutter, and then I didn't. I went to my house, and my mom, she started shouting and just went crazy. Just like, and she kneeled down and was praying and everything. I was like, whoa, okay. So I guess,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you remember that horse that came with us to the lab? I'm so confused what happened there. I've seen it, but I don't know what the heck happened.
Yeah, right? I mean the horse was distracting everyone and you were going to, no, but you didn't go inside. You just stayed in the door. What happened then? Why were the cops there?
I have no idea. Everything is just so blurry. I've went to some other dimension, I think, and I think I don't know, made a deal with someone. I am so confused.
Whoa! Wait, you were in another dimension? Whoa! Wow, that sounds.
I mean, it was cool and all, but it was terrifying. I almost died. So.
You almost died?
Yeah. So apparently, I think their dimension, they have windows to our TVs, I think. And then I went and tried to break it, and then my soul, body, separated. Oh my god. I just want everything to be how it was 2 days ago when I didn't have to care about any of this.
And with that, we're going to take a break. Lily, Lucas, and Willow, you fall in another dimension. The sky looks dark. 5 a.m. You see the sun trying to peek out in the distance on the horizon.
Where are we? Lucas? Willow?
Maybe where? What even time is it? Is it
I don't know.
setting?
No, that's sunrise, it looks like. Colors in the morning, different colors in the evening. Okay, so anybody have any idea where we are?
Well, I know one thing.
What?
My leg still hurts.
Oh no. For once, can we just get through a dimension where your leg just heals?
Fortunately, we should find a James. But I don't think there's any real miracle worker who can do that.
Lucas, you have a fractured knee and a broken ankle. Guys, you once again are standing in the creek. But this creek is different. Willow looks at the creek, and as she notices, there's a smaller hole this time instead of a giant one like in the last dimension. She looks at Lily and Lucas, and she tells you guys, there's some smaller hole in this creek. So maybe there's actually weird things here.
Is the hole at least big enough for us to jump through? Again, that way we can get back to our dimension. I really want to get back there.
Remember
Theoretically,
that
small.
I can't use the same portal we came in through.
Oh, we came in through this portal?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's how we're here.
Okay, I guess we better find another portal.
So, where are you gonna head? Again, this is like your town. It is quite similar. You guys kind of know how it lays out. Even more Lucas that has studied the town many times with his map. So,
Okay, Lucas, where do you think we should head?
Well, since we're at the creek, the closest area for us would be the town.
Alright. We're staying where we can find some cover, because I don't trust this place.
It is pretty dark. I don't blame you.
the light of day starts to appear in the sky. But it's quite different. The sky doesn't look blue. It looks red.
I was totally, like, not talking about literally, but figuratively, about this guy earlier. Like, okay, I do not like this. This doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel right. This looks like some place you would call home.
I'm just glaring at Lucas.
And I'm glaring back at Lily.
Never mind that. Okay, so we're gonna reach the town, and
It looks pretty cool to me.
you're unique, Willow.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Anyway, Lucas, where should we head?
Well, if we want to get out of here as fast as way possible, closest place to go would be the comic book store. If there's one here.
Yeah, that's how we had last time.
Oh, I love comics.
I want to experiment on something.
Okay, Lucas.
I want to try to use my powers to numb the pain in my leg.
Okay. Roll for that, please.
Alright, I'll roll high. I got 8.
Lucas, you know that you can control your mind, unlike many other people in this world. You have heard of other places where they say that when you control the mind, you control the pain. So, you reach into your mind and you find those nerves. Now, I need you, Lucas. If you want to do this, you have to give me 2 tokens. As you find these nerves, you're able to turn off the pain. That doesn't mean you're healed. It just means that you do not feel pain at the moment.
I think I did it.
You did? Okay, good.
it's not broken, but I think I can like partially walk on it still.
Well, as long as you can walk, that will definitely be helpful for us. Now, which way is the comic shop?
This way. Follow me.
Follow me.
Willow follows behind as you all walk towards the comic book shop. You go through a part of this area where there is the mines. And you know, Lucas, that there's a part where you can actually kind of walk up to the top of the mines, kind of like in a stairway made out of rocks. And that path can lead you directly to where the town is. So Willow hugs Lily's arm and starts to say, I'm hungry, so hungry, Willow's hungry.
Oh, calm down. Okay. Do you think you can make it on the shaft? I ride, so I'm pretty sure my balance is pretty good. But you have a broken leg.
True that. But going from how it is so far, I don't think it would be too bad.
Alright.
It's fine.
Lucas.
Fine. I'm fine. Just keep going.
Lily and Willow start to climb up the mines. As they get to the top, you see a staircase made out of wood that leads to the town. Lucas, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to bear through it and walking up to the stairs.
Okay, Lucas, I need you to roll for me.
I'll roll low. Yeah, 5.
Lucas, you start to climb once again as you're able, slowly but surely, as Lily and Willow are waiting for you on the top, impatiently, as Willow's saying, hurry up! I'm hungry!
Oh, quiet! Okay?
I'm hungry!
Food when we reach the next dimension, okay? We're not gonna do it here.
Lucas, you get to the top, finally.
Alright. Sorry about that. I walked to the comic book shop.
So, you start walking up the stairs. As you get up, you see the town. In front of you, you see some other stores as you start walking through the sidewalk. Once you're there, you start seeing all around you that this place doesn't look so good. It's completely, all the stores are completely vandalized with graffiti all over, windows are broken, and you do see the hospital some miles away, and also the windows are broken and cars are crashed into each other, spray painted, and there's fire in many of these stores.
What?
Quote Han Solo, I've got a very bad feeling about this.
So, what do you guys do? Do you continue towards the comic book shop?
Alright, we need to think about our next moves. I do not like this at all. We need to get to the comic book safely. The comic shop safely. So, what do you think we guys should do?
Well, going from how everything is so far, it looks like, I can't say it's abandoned, but it was recently destroyed.
I don't care, I just want food! Willow says.
Shut up, Willow.
Oh, shut up! You're gonna get us killed!
So, you continue down this sidewalk. As you see the stores, you see some windows, you see your reflection on these windows. They're broken, some of them, and some of them are not. Some of them are covered with wood. As you kind of see someone inside one of the stores kind of panicking, and They're like, "What are you doing outside? You're crazy!" And they run back inside.
Well, something's going on out here.
So you continue down the sidewalk. As you see a car, I want you to roll, guys.
I'm gonna bring in.
I got
Got a 7.
What about you, Lucas?
10.
Wow, you guys are lucky. The car crashes onto one of the stores and explodes. You both step out of the way as you fall to the ground. All of you.
Ooh,
Okay. Are you sure you cannot try to run right now? It would be really good if we could speed this up and get out of here.
You see
I
the
would like to run, but unfortunately,
driver of the car stepping outside, running, covered in fire, as it runs, and they drop down to the floor as they start spin around on the floor, and you still hear the screams of the person. You guys start running towards the comic book shop. Willow in the back as well. As you get closer, you see the arcade in front of you. There's a big sign that instead of arcade was replaced with wood and sprayed on the Band of Misfits.
Band of Misfits? What is that?
wait, the Band of Misfits?
Yeah, I see it too.
What kind of dorky name is that?
The Band of Misfits. Sounds good, don't you think? Maybe we should call ourselves that.
No.
Anyways, I'm hungry! I need food!
Guys,
Shut up! I
swear to God, I'm gonna make you shut up.
Guys, do you want to step inside the comic book shop? It appears that it's the only place that is not vandalized at the moment.
Yes. I want to get out of here.
So, you step inside the comic book shop. As you do, there's only one person standing in the counter. You do recognize him. He looks kind of different. But this person is none other than Scott Parker.
Scott Parker?
Oh, holy mother! Oh no, please, don't! I paid, okay?
Calm down. Scott,
Hold on.
We're not here to hurt you. We promise. We're just kind of trying to get by here.
Hold on, Lily. Let's talk for a moment. I'll sidebar with Lily.
Okay, sidebar. What's up?
Okay. He's looking at us. He's scared of us. There is a sign saying the Band of Misfits. Do you think that's our counterparts here?
I would not be surprised.
So, if there are counterparts here, everything's all destroyed and messed up. Do you think they might have our same powers too?
Maybe they have powers far more dangerous than some of our powers.
Besides that one guy at the store who locked himself in, possibly others.
Yeah. True.
Look, I don't know what's going on. I paid. I gave you comic books, and you said that was good, and you said you were gonna keep my store open. Like, no, you were not gonna hurt me. Why are you here? Do you want more comics? I can give you more comics. They're all yours, all of them. Just, don't hurt me.
You
Scott?
done?
Don't worry about it, dude.
Wait, you guys look kind of different. I mean, you, Mrs. Lily, you look the same, but Mr. Lucas, well, did you hurt yourself, or you seem to be limping? And What are you wearing?
Nah.
Actually, I came here because he has a broken leg. I was wondering if he had some medical supplies.
This is a comic book shop. The hospital is down the street.
Yes, but every store has some sort of medical supplies, like, I don't know, a bandage or something like wooden sticks to put a splint on him. I'm sure you have that somewhere around here, do you not?
I cannot afford that stuff. There's a hospital right across the street.
Okay, let's wear this shot.
No. There was something in Autumn's diary that said something about this place and Scott.
Oh, wait!
So,
I see something. I think I see a door.
the door?
Doorway. Doorway out of here?
But first we need to get food.
We are not getting food. I swear to God, if you bring it up again, I am going to make you blind.
I have some food if you want, Miss Willow.
Yes, give us all your food. Give us all your food right now.
Give it
Okay.
to this little girl.
He gets closer to Willow and like he starts to shake a lot as he gives a sandwich to Willow, and Willow takes it and starts eating it.
Satisfied yet, Willow?
I'm good.
Good, now let's get out of here.
Door.
I
Where's the door?
think I'm in love with this guy now.
In love with who?
With this guy. He just gave me food. Oh,
Great question, woman.
I'm honored, I think. I'm just gonna go back to the counter, okay?
Go ahead. We're just gonna take a little look around and probably go into the back closet. Right, Willow? That's where we're headed now?
Wherever this door is.
Yeah, yeah. It is over there. Down on the comic book.
Alright, good. Let's go.
As Scott Parker steps into the counter once more, you three travelers walk towards the comic book. Walk towards this door. But as you get there, Willow tries to open it, and it's unable to do so. In the back, right now you're in the back of the comic book store. It's kind of a closet area where the door is, or where the door that Willow sees. You guys can't see anything.
Willow, where's the door?
Well,
We need to get out of here.
it's right here, but I can't open it. It's like somebody else used it already.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's weird. She takes another bite of the sandwich. Oh, man. So good.
Willow, enough with the food. What do you mean somebody else used it?
I don't know. Somebody used it. It's like if there's like, I don't know. It's like if they're, okay, so I'm like a key, right? So it's like it's like there's a key already in the hole, but I can't use it.
Oh no. Hopefully you have pictures in Autumn's diary, other locations.
well, we already tried out the creek.
Should we try for the police station?
Wait, hold on. Scott Parker could be one.
Let's test him out.
You want to test out if a person is a door?
Yeah.
Willow did not see anything in Scott, but
What is...
I do say that you remember all these pictures. There's the police station, the McDonald's, the creek, the lab, and the comic book shop. Those are the places.
Well, I guess the next closest place would be the police station. But I'm not trying to go back there again.
Wait. But if everything's vandalized, that means there's no law here. And the arcade seems to be the Misfits' headquarters. So maybe it's abandoned?
Whoa, are we like Are we like feared here? Awesome.
No,
I wouldn't call that awesome.
That is not awesome.
If you say so.
Okay, so what do we want to do?
We already know or have experienced what the police station's door was. And I'm not trying to go through a tunnel.
True.
I guess-
Not to mention the scary monster down there. I do not want to deal with that again.
I guess the next closest place after the police station would be the McDonald's.
McDonald's? Alright.
Yeah! More food!
Yeah, but we're not buying,
Aw.
nor taking. You already have your sandwich.
Okay. Well, let's go. So you guys...
You have to tread carefully, guys.
So guys, you head out of the comic book store. As you walk in front of the arcade to kind of give a peek if somebody's in there, apparently there's no one right now. But you see that the games are there. They seem to be plugged in. But you also see a big table with 5 chairs.
Okay, that's not at all strange.
So you continue. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
I wonder who's the leader of the Misfits.
Well, who would be the leader here?
So,
My guess is either me or James.
so you continue down the sidewalk as you pass the hospital. Sorry, as you go towards the hospital, and in front of the hospital you find the McDonald's. But in this dimension, apparently, is called McDonald's. It appears to have a branded logo and a really weird looking clown.
Well, that's...
McDonald's?
Do you suppose there might be a portal there?
Why don't we go check out where Merc first was stuck in?
So guys, are you gonna enter the McDonald's?
No, instead I'm gonna go to the parking lot where Merc fell through.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go
So
with him.
as you get closer to the McDonald's, you go to the front as you see the parking lot. Oh, there's a hole right there.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Alright.
Willow runs towards the hole as she kneels down and tries to open it. Oh, shoot. Same here.
Wait, what?
It's like
It's
if...
been used?
Yes. It's been
How?
used. I don't know. Maybe...
Oh, no. Something's trying to kill us.
Maybe the version of Willow here used them?
All of them?
I don't know.
No. What if she locked them?
Oh, that sounds cool. Can I do
She
that?
has a key.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This is...
oh. So, okay, so if it's locked and she locked them, what if we kill her?
No, we are not killing anybody, but we might have to seek an audience with them. That's the big issue.
Alright, so should we head back to the arcade?
Yes. Unfortunately, I did not want to deal with this.
And now
Into the dive.
And now we jump back to Siobhan and Mike in the car.
Okay, so I'm so confused. Do you have any idea what's happening?
Wait, Siobhan. I just remembered someone else. James! James! He's the one that fixed my voice!
Oh my god. Wait, where's the last place we saw him?
Actually, I think he was with us in the car when we went to the lab. But
True.
but didn't you say that you were in your house when you woke up?
Yeah, that's where I woke up. Maybe it's the same for him. Maybe we were in the same dimension. I mean, I heard he was.
Oh,
So it might be the same.
so we have to go there. Come on, let's go!
Yeah. Okay. Onward!
You start up the car as you drive towards the road, and you start to head towards the bridge. As you pass it, you go towards James's house. So, as you get there, you get down of the car.
Okay, so we're here. So do you think we should go inside? Or should we just wait here?
No, let's go inside. He has to be there, right?
Okay.
So you walked towards the door, and James, you wake up.
Oh God! What? Huh? What happened?
You see your cat Mouse jumping in your couch.
Hey! Off the couch!
The cat gets down on the couch and runs.
God, she does that all the time!
James, you hear the door of your house opening.
Intruders!
Whoa! Wait, James, it's us! It's me!
Yeah, James.
And Siobhan.
Wait, he's here? James, oh my god. I run to him and hug him. Oh,
Okay, the sappiness.
Is that what you think? I've been alone. This is why I'm hugging you. It's not because I like you, okay? Don't get that wrong. You cute, but you ain't that cute. Oh, that sounded rude.
James! You healed me! You were the one who healed me!
Yes, I remember that.
I didn't remember that a second ago. Like, we forgot all about you. I mean...
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like in Article 15 of that boy in space, where he goes to a different dimension into a wormhole and he forgets his family. It's because they're not in the dimension with us, they're in a different dimension. So our memories and the past them and future them don't belong in this universe because they are not in the universe present with us now.
Oh my gosh!
Bro, what?
So, does that mean that's why our minds are, like, really weird right now? Like, because we're trying to remember things, and it's like, there's, like, missing people, I think.
All I remember is Autumn.
Same here. But I remember, like, talking to myself. Do you remember that? Like, you're having a full-blown conversation with yourself, and you think there should be someone there with you?
I remember a black horse, which was kind of weird.
It's pretty weird.
I remember waking up after being knocked off the bridge, seeing some kind of figure. It was probably the beautiful sight of death came upon me, and I woke up by a hospital. I healed myself, rode on a horse. I don't remember if I was riding the horse, like, or if I was being carried by it.
Well, here's the thing. Do you know how to ride a horse?
Do Lexicon the Destroyer know how to swim?
I have no idea.
No.
It's just
no,
a question.
He does not.
I think he
And
doesn't,
Then-
right? I think he doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, I remember reading that.
In the final finale, he drowns.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah.
Also, kinda, what's it called? Underwhelming. But my likes.
There's no
my
time to
reviews
talk
of
about
comic
this.
books is not the time.
James, it's not the time.
Thank you.
We need
Please.
to figure out what's going on again?
I mean, yeah. But, so, James, that, like, Whack Donald's dude said that you were in Dimension with me. What were you there for?
Oh, yes! The dimension. I went in a boy, fragile and squishy,
Oh my God.
and came out a man. The deceiver of the collector of universes!
Oh god, okay. So, what were you... Specifically, why were you there?
Well, I woke up in a hole, talked to myself for a bit. It responded for some reason, but either or, talked to myself for a bit, met him, filthy, dirty clown. He looked better, actually, which is kind of weird, kind of confused
Yeah, it was
me.
really weird.
He took me to this guy who was called the Collector, talked to him for a while, convinced him to give me a watch that goes back in time for the comic book, which is cool.
Oh. Wait, so you gave him the comic book? Like the possible cause of everything?
Yes and no.
We went from that dimension. I made a contract with a space demon. I don't want to go back there, ever. Jesus Christ.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
I've been there for about millennia. I need a sandwich.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. I need to find a way to disguise myself even further. I'm wanted because I escaped.
Excuse me?
So...
Whoa. You're what?
Okay, it's not as it seems, okay? When we went to the lab, I got caught.
Yeah!
Myself for some reason.
Like, the police
and
were
I went to jail.
like, they were like at gunpoint. They were like pointing at her like, come on, get inside the car. And I was all like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Do I use my powers? Do I don't use my powers? Oh my gosh, what would my mom say? And I was all like, what the heck am I gonna do? And then I was like, I think I peed myself, so I had to go back to my house to change.
Yeah, so that's the thing, and I'm pretty sure my parents know at this point, so, I'm terrified of what's gonna happen.
Siobhan,
Yes?
would you let me cut your hair and put makeup on you?
Oh, heck no, you ain't cutting my hair. I can put it in a bun. I just need some change of clothes that are not feminine.
I got you.
Thank you.
Siobhan, come
Uh-huh.
sit on my chair of disguise and wonder and peer into the different dimension and see with your third mind eye of what you want to look like.
Kinda like you, but less, I don't know, candy dealer? Less of that.
I got a fake beard if you want one.
I am not cross-dressing for stuff.
Well, they are expecting a red-headed girl. And
do you have any hair dye?
James, you can roll.
I'm rolling low. I got 5. It's pretty low.
Okay. So you do have hair dye. As you go get it onto your room, we are gonna cut back to Lily, Lucas, and Willow, who are walking towards
The arcade to seek an audience with the band of misfits.
So you walk towards the arcade, but as you're walking forward, you hear screams of people.
Do we just continue the arcade? Or do we follow the sounds? I vote arcade.
Well, I could try to see if it's who I think it is.
How far can you reach?
No idea, but I'll try from right here.
Okay.
I need you to roll for me.
Alright, I'll roll low. I got 3.
So Lucas, you push your mind in the air as you try to reach another person. There's a lot of locked doors as you try to enter in the mind of many, but then your mind finds an wide open door. Actually, 5 of them. Would you like to enter in any of these?
Yes, I would.
Please, roll only 1 die and tell me what number you get.
Alright. 4.
So Lucas, you reach to a mind that's a bit familiar. As you start to begin to get a vision, you start to see a picture inside of your head of what this mind is looking at. As you see flashes, they're kind of like almost like stop motion, not perfectly framed in a speed that you're used to, but slower. As you look into the park area and you see the high school and everything, you actually don't control the vision. You just see the head, or you feel the head turning as you are getting the vision of this person. As they look around and you see many people running away. Animals are attacking people, and some of them are ripping into their skins. There is an intense noise, popping people like balloons. And Lucas, you hear a voice that's familiar to you, because it's your voice. Get them all! Get them all! Wait! Who are you? Who the heck? Something starts to reach into your mind, Lucas. Someone does. Yourself. Do you want to block your doors, Lucas?
I'll block my door.
You need to roll for that, Lucas.
I will roll low, and I got 11.
Lucas, you're unable to close your door in time. Holy. Oh no. What? All the doors were supposed to be closed. What are you doing here? As the voice stops in your head, Lucas, what do you want to do now?
I'm going to try to communicate with myself.
You're unable. The door is locked now. The other doors that you felt before open are now closed as well.
I'll back out.
Suddenly,
I'll try to back out.
Lucas, someone appears right in front of you. It's none other than James. As he grabs your neck and starts choking you. How do you react, Lily? Willow just... Oh no, Lucas.
Hey, buddy. It's good to see you. Aw, it's so nice to see how insignificant and weak and pathetic your neck is. It's just like if I pop it in one little place, you'll just go night-night. Aw, how sad and pathetic. Broke your leg and I didn't get to do it? Aw, we're gonna have to fix that.
James?
I grab Lucas's hand and
James, what
snap
are you doing?
both his ring finger and middle finger back.
James!
I can see blood. How awesome is that?
James? Just
Got a
take
little
us to
bit
Lilith.
on my clothes, man. Huh?
James, just take us to Lilith. Nobody has to get hurt any worse than what we already are, okay? Just take us to Lilith and we'll see if we can get our way out of here. Alright? So we're gonna come calmly and nicely. Alright?
First off, I control what's going on here. There's no commands from you.
As he says this, James grabs Lily by the neck and chokes her a bit. As he continues to walk, he tells Willow to follow, or else.
As you laugh uncontrollably, James, into the sunset. And that's where we will end up this episode! Woo!